Okay, very good. We'll start with you, Justin, on this question. What can you do to implement and sustain an active anti-racist curriculum and practice throughout the Littleton public school system?
Good one. We actually had this question just recently at a school committee meeting from a former student, and I was pleased by the answer that we heard from the administration. I think the administration recognizes that there's a lot of work to do in a town like Littleton around the areas of cultural and racial diversity. But we seem to be pretty committed to continuing along that topic in the areas of professional development and bringing those topics into the curriculum. Are we where we need to be? Certainly not. But are we making significant progress? I believe that we are. And it's something as a school committee member that I will continue to charge the administration with for continual improvement. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Jen, same question.
Thanks. I would agree with everything Justin said. And I would also say that first and foremost, we should be focused on teaching empathy and tolerance to our children, which should start at home, but it also must continue in the school, starting at the very youngest age. So with empathy and tolerance, I think comes respect and inclusivity, but it all has to start with basic empathy for our fellow humans. And I think teaching empathy needs to come into every class and every lesson, whether it's teaching the littlest kids at Shaker Lane how to identify different emotions from different facial expressions, or giving the older kids a well-rounded understanding of American history and how different groups have struggled over time. I think giving kids a solid foundation of empathy and tolerance and different perspectives is key. I'll also say that the Massachusetts curriculum framework, I believe, of 2018 provides specific guidelines for teaching about race, culture, and ethnicity and gender and other traits. We should adhere to those guidelines to make sure our kids get a true understanding of perspectives outside their own limited world. I think a diverse curriculum is super important, and reading books and essays, listening to music from other cultures, experiencing art from around the world. It's all critical to developing a worldview that gets our kids ready for the world outside Littleton and for all the kinds of rich, diverse people that they are going to meet in their lives.
All right, thank you. Jennifer, same question.
Yeah, I think over the years in this new century, curriculum has definitely advanced, and we have a lot more inclusivity and diversity in the curriculum, and I would like to see that continue to grow. But beyond that, I would like to promote new programs to educate teachers and students. I would love to have more anti-racism professional development days. I would love to see a larger applicant pool for teachers. Our applicant pool and our teacher population right now is not very diverse, and I would love to see that grow. That's one of the best ways to have, a true inclusive education. It's our social responsibility to ensure that we really are looking at all areas, and we need to lead from the top, right? Our superintendent down to administrators and teachers, everybody has to be on board. So it's not just teaching the students how to be better members of society, but it's really more about, leading by example and showing everybody what it means to be a social, responsible person. We have wonderful teachers, and I know that in our high school, some of the teachers do a really great job in introducing students to all aspects, even the hard topics. I'd love to see more of that. So yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.